Hello, beautiful listeners, followers, Facebookers, Instagrammers, YouTubers, whomever you are. I want to preface what I'm about to say with this comes to you with a lot of love. I had struggled with my weight since childhood through my adolescence. It wasn't until I had my first son in 2006 that I actually got my act together. So when I say everything I'm about to say to you, it's because I've been in your shoes. I've done the diet yo-yo thing. I've been a binge eater. I used to believe that being in a healthy body was not possible for me. I actually at one point settled into the idea of being overweight for the rest of my life, truly. Like, I'm just gonna be the cute heavy girl, right? Like, that was who I was gonna be. And then I had a wake-up call. And right now, what I am seeing in my inbox, what I am seeing on questions coming in for live webinars is this: Heather, I'm scared to death. I'm in the high vulnerability group for getting COVID-19. I'm obese, I have issues, and I want to do drastic things to lose weight. And I want to know how I should do this because I hear you talking about maintaining right now. I hear you talking about habit change, but I feel this extreme pull and desire to do something very aggressive about my weight because I don't want to be in that high risk category. Here's the reality. You've always been in the high risk category. And what I mean by that is I did not have a reporter following you around saying, you know, Susie B, you're going to have type 2 diabetes when you're 45 years of age. But and imagine if that was on the news 24/7. You're going to be a diabetic by age 45, or you're going to have a stroke, or you're going to have a heart attack by age 55. Like, there's nobody following you around giving you a 24/7 update on how your weight is going to impact you at some point in your life, okay? You right now just have it as a highlight reel that's playing constantly, and it is in your face, and it's driving a lot of fear and panic, but it's always been there. And this is an important discussion we've got to have. So what we have to realize is we have been living, most of you hopefully are familiar with the Eisenhower decision matrix. It's the 4 quadrants: the urgent and important, the important and non-urgent, right? Non-important, non-urgent. It breaks down all of the decisions you make into those 4 categories. Most of us have been living our lives in the urgent category. We have to get our kids to this. We have to get the projects in for that. Everything is go, 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 go. It's survival day to day. For the first time in a long time, across the entire United States, people are slowing down. They're becoming more self-aware. They're getting more time. They're actually starting to evaluate what's important to them. You're given now an opportunity to manage your own time, to manage your own food, because you can't go outside the home to do it, right? You're kind of forced to really reevaluate yourself. And here is what I want to encourage you to think about: a couple things. 1, zoom in on the important but not urgent category. That is exercise. That is eating well. That is your habits. That is budgeting. That is time management. It's all the things that keep your life going well, but they're not urgent, meaning it doesn't feel like there's a fire under your rear end to do it. And the problem with fear being a motivator to make these healthy changes, humans have a really funny way of, over time, not feeling the same level of fear and motivation once the problem ceases to be there. So at some point, COVID-19 will have better ways of dealing with it. It won't be what it currently is, and it will fall by the wayside. And over time, people get comfortable, they get lazy, and they forget these things. And it's sad, but so true. And what we need to remind ourselves is we will be in another situation, whether it's global, whether it's, you as an individual when you are 45 and type 2 diabetic, when you have the stroke, when you have the heart attack from the obesity and all the medically related issues. It's gonna happen. You have to say, this is so important to me. I get it now. I see what's going on in the world. What this basically is showing me is my health really does matter. And I've got to put on my big girl panties or big guy panties and do something about this. Starting with your habits. If right now, all you focus on is habits and learning how to maintain 300 pounds. If that's what you are, learn how to do that. As you progress, you can continue to lose weight, you can move in the right direction. But if you do this out of fear and you do something aggressive, and let's just say you lose all the weight, if you can't sustain it, if we think about what is the issue here, it's not can you lose weight. Most people have lost weight multiple times, including me. It's can you keep it off? I'm 8 years out now keeping it off. When I started this in 2006, I had no idea there was gonna be a pandemic in 2020. Like, that was not my fear motivator for what I did. I'm so thankful I did. I set myself up for success, but I didn't know that, right? Your health has got to get contributions, just like your 401k. You contribute to your 401k. You don't expect to get anything from it today or even tomorrow. But when you go to retire, you know you've been saving, it's there, you retire, you've got money. Same thing with your health. Every day, you've got to work on your healthy habits. Eating well, exercising, learning how to manage your caloric intake so your weight can go down. All of those factors. And then when things like a pandemic happen, or you go for your annual checkup with your doctor, first off, you'll go because you're not scared to death they're going to tell you need to lose weight. But secondly, you're going to actually be in a much better health category. So the point is you're consistently putting those deposits in there. So the short answer to this, I'm scared to death, I want to lose weight, I'm questioning doing drastic measures, don't. Because if you do drastic measures now and you can't keep up with it and life returns to normal and you don't have habits in place that you will keep up with, over the course of months or years, you'll gain the weight back. You'll be right back here again, or heavier, as statistics would say. And then when we face the next thing, whatever the next thing is, you're going to be having the exact same conversation with me you're having right now, which is, Heather, I feel I should do something drastic because I'm scared because of the current situation. Don't let that be your motivator. Say, you know what? My health is important to me. It's something I value. I now have a completely open schedule. I'm going to start figuring out how to manage my time so I can work on my health. And I'm going to actually listen to what Heather's saying. And I'm going to work on habits and baby step changes because I want, when the next pandemic comes around, when the next big scare, whether it's me on a personal level or a global level or whatever, I want to be in a better position than I am today. And here's the deal. I have seen a lot of type 2 diabetics drop weight, get their sugar under control, their blood sugar under control, and then they don't keep up with those habits. And guess what? Medication comes back. The diagnosis gets reversed because they weren't willing long-term to keep up with what it is that they started. This is why it's got to be something that is just part of your life. You've got to make it important, but not urgent. It has to be something you peck away at day in, day out. Look around you and use this as a life lesson, but don't let the fear of it motivate you to do things you won't sustain long-term, because when that fear resides, which it will, and you go back to your normal life, we will forget. We go into a haze and it's like, oh yeah, that was a thing, right? Yeah, it was, and it's going to come again. And you have to be prepared, whether it's on a personal or global size type scale. So please hear me. This is coming to you with lots of love. I've been thinking about this a lot, and I just feel the need to address this directly, because if we treat this the way we've always treated it, we'll be back here again, and you'll be struggling. You'll be in the high risk category again, and you're going to feel that same level of pressure to lose weight again. But you can take action right now. Drink your water, count your calories, find out where you are, learn to maintain your weight, get in some kind of exercise, put a vegetable on your plate, like really just do these basic habits. I actually have a book that will even help you. It's totally free. I think it's halfsizeme.com/B as in boy, D as in dog, C as in cat, breaking the diet cycle. It's truly a $2 diet. It's the nut and bolts of what I'm talking about here. It's identifying the habits that do not work for you and systematically going through and starting to change it. But these have got to happen on a consistent daily basis, the rest of your life consistent. At least with your 401k, you're going to cash out at some point, hopefully. The health contributions, not so much. You're going to need to continue these basically till the day you die. I hate to break that one to you, but anyway, All right, so I hope this helps. Hope you don't hate me. Hope you understand where this is coming from. I want to see you in a better position for your own personal health issues to come, or if we're ever in a situation like this again. You guys take really good care. Let me know how I can help you in the future, and I'll talk to you soon.